Hey there, Julian McBain here, and I am happy to bring you Prey. So, I actually got this game from my buddy Morgalor. Please check out his Twitch stream, and in fact, I'm going to link his Twitch stream in the description down below. I watch his Twitch on a regular basis. We used to work together IRL, and I ended up winning this in a competition he was holding on his stream, and so I'm really happy. I was going to hold off until after my Crash series or my We Happy Few series was done, but he kind of gave me the sad puppy look when he found out that I hadn't planned on playing the game for a while, and he was anticipating the playthrough. So Morgan, this is for you. On top of that, I actually got through the first 4 or 5 hours of the game, and then I found out that with, as you can probably tell, I'm using a new microphone. I picked up a Yeti microphone, and I think the audio quality is just spades above what I had on my headset, so I'm really glad to have it. But I did not know you have to pipe the game audio through the microphone in order to make it record in OBS. So I have 4 to 5 hours of gameplay and commentary with no in-game audio, and needless to say, that was very frustrating. But here we are. We're going to do it over. And so what I did is I ended up stopping just after the Hardware Lab section. For those of you who have never seen or played Prey before, I'm not going to spoil anything that happens in any of the sections, but basically it's the first major area you go through. So my plan is to just start over, same settings. I will probably at some point post the raw video with no in-game audio so you can see exactly how I bumbled through it. I might even do it concurrently with the episode that it should go with, because I know it's not going to match up exactly, but maybe I can get it close. And I don't know what's going to change per playthrough, because I don't know how much of it is based on RNG and how much of it is based on preset, especially when it comes to like mob respawns and crap like that, you know, how drops go. So there we go. So I'm going to start, and we're going to do a new game, and I'm going to replace this one. I tried yesterday to start over, but after finding out after 5 hours of work I had lost all that work, I got too frustrated. We're going to do it on difficulty hard. We're not going to use the optional survival mode pieces, because it's really tempting to do like weapon degradation, traumas, oxygen. Maybe I'll do it on a separate playthrough. It's kind of tempting to do Nightmare, but as I haven't made it to a lot of the harder mobs, I'm not willing to do that yet. Again, that might be a separate playthrough. Maybe I'll do a Nightmare with all 3 of these and just see how fast I get fed up, but not today. I am going to make an effort to read as many of the in-game books and other pickups as I can. I think that's really important to the fluff of the game, and it's really important to the kind of the backdrop. It gives you a real feel for it. It's not strictly necessary, and like there are a couple things I might decide to skip over just because I did watch Christopher Odd's playthrough about a year ago. He played it when it first came out, so this isn't strictly speaking a blind run, but I also don't know how things can change depending on how you play, and I can't guarantee that the ending and the plot points are all going to be the same. So, because here's how I'm planning on playing, without going into, you know, because I haven't decided what decisions I'm going to make other than Neuromod setup. And those of you who are familiar with the, I'm going to choose male here. Those of you who are familiar with the games of the Shock variety, aka System and Bio, will notice that there's a lot of things that are very similar. And I think that that's fine for this because the mechanics of it work very well. It's very tightly put together. But what I'm planning on doing is there's an option at some point where you can splice, for lack of a better term, you can splice alien DNA in with your own. And that's one of the decisions you make. And I think instead of doing it that way, I'm going to try doing it with no Typhon DNA. I'm going to do strictly human. That's my plan. That could change. I might have to throw up in the air and say, oh, you know what? This isn't going to work. But we're going to see how that works, and we're going to go from there. So without further ado, as soon as my i7 can catch up, honestly, it's probably because I don't even know if I've got this set to preload on the SSD. It's probably my fault. There we go.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Look at that. That's one thing. This game is very visually beautiful.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen. Really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
You know, I would love for them to put this game in VR. I just think it would be insane. I don't know why, but every time I get into this area, I gotta open the closet. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna look at our computer. Congrats and welcome from Thomas Tucker to Morgan U, CC Alex U. Hello, Morgan. So glad to hear you'll be coming aboard soon. Your first official workday is Monday, March 15th, but we have a series of training exercises we run with all new employees. Just some stuff to clear your file for life just some stuff to clear you for life in orbit. Exciting times ahead. Have a good flight, and I will see you soon. Thomas Tucker, Human Resources, Talos 1 Research Facility. Delivery. From Alex U to Morgan U. Hey, I sent a package with everything you'll need for your first day. Uniform, transcribe, and neuromod. Install the neuromod right away, as we'll be running some tests first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions. I'll be in touch. Alex. Ready? Hey, I just got off the phone with Mom and... Oh, from Alex U to Morgan U. Hey, I just got off the phone with Mom and Dad. They won't be there when the shuttle departs. They're in New York, company stuff. But they send their best. I think Mom's a little disturbed that both her children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. She said... Oh, sorry about that. She said you better behave and do what everything your big brother says. Okay, actually, she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave and do what you tell me. So there you go. That's Mom. Anyway, everyone's excited about your ideas up there, so get ready. I'll prop call you in the morning to make sure you're up. See you very, very soon, Morgan. Alex. So it looks like the U's are fairly close, even in adulthood. Hands-on Electronics. Excerpt from the preface on Hands-on Electronics by Antoinette Sokol. By working through a series of practical experiments, this humble manual will introduce you to the fundamentals of modern analog and digital electronics. By the end, you'll be able to construct any simple circuit. As Thomas Edison once said, to invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. And a whole bunch of ideas stolen from Nikola Tesla. Oops. Sorry, that's my steampunk showing through. An account on Fermi's question. Excerpt from a book on the existence of extraterrestrial intelligence by Dr. Robert James III. Consider that there are billions of stars in the galaxy like our sun, many of them far older. Some of these stars will have Earth-like planets. Some of these planets may have developed intelligent life. Some intelligent life may develop interstellar travel. If a civilization began before ours, it seems possible, even probable, that even at the speed of currently envisioned interstellar travel, they could already have the entire galaxy colonized. The problem is we haven't detected any such civilizations, nor have any contacted us. Why? See, honestly, if that were the case, and there were some intergalactic society out there that colonized most of, what we can see as space, if they haven't contacted us, it's either A, because they feel we're too primitive, which is entirely possible, or B, because they have something similar to Star Trek's Prime Directive where they're not allowed to. Engineering Control Systems. Excerpt from the afterword of Engineering Control Systems by Sven Sheard. There's a metaphor here, Typically, the objective of control theory is to monitor the output of a system and compare it with the desired output, the reference signal. The difference between the actual and the desired outputs, the error signal, is applied as feedback to the input of the system and to bring the actual input closer to the reference. Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. Principles of Neuroscience, 10th edition. The brain was once considered too warm, wet, and noisy for seemingly delicate quantum processes. However, the discovery of quantum coherence in biological processes, such as plant photosynthesis, avian navigation, and our own sense of smell, paved the way for the eventual discovery of quantum vibrations inside the microtubules of neurons. Try to say that 10 times fast. Consciousness, the Fire and the Equations. Excerpt from Chapter 1, Consciousness, the Fire and the Equations by Dr. Stuart Penrose. The nature of consciousness remains deeply mysterious. How can the subjective nature of experience in my inner life be explained in scientific terms? Does consciousness emerge from complex computations among brain neurons? Or is it a fundamental and irreducible property woven into the fabric of the universe? Sorry for making him sound British, but it seemed appropriate. Introduction to the Survey of Parapsychological Meta-Analysis. Excerpt from the introduction to the... Okay. Excerpt from this book by Dr. Deo Igwe. For example, conducting a meta-analysis of over 2,000 Gansfield trials wherein participants are subjected to mild sensory deprivation in order to test for telepathy reveals a hit rate of 39%. These results are statistically significant, meaning that the success rate is above what could be explained by chance alone. There's no denying it, something spooky is going on. Midnight Song is a classic anthology of Tang Dynasty verse. And it is in Mandarin, and I cannot read Mandarin, so we'll accept that. The Method Psi. The Method.Psi excerpt from the Architects of the Neurological Revolution. What if I told you I could turn you into a mathematician on the level of Einstein in under 10 minutes? I'd say you're full of it. That's the first thought that crosses my mind, but it withers in the face of Alex Yu's conviction. Despite myself, I'm riveted. He's not bullshitting me. Himself? Maybe. Me? No. Alex leans back in his chair. Welcome to the age of the neuromod. Alcohol. Note. Congrats, Morgan. Alex. Well, that was short, simple, and to the point. Oh. Ah, it landed upright. That's awesome. I love how you can see your feet in your socks. That's not usual for Heart of the Walk for a first-person shooter. Excerpt from Chapter 5. Cooking with a well-seasoned wok can be sublime, almost spiritual experience. The many layers of blackened surface are like stored memories of all the meals that have gone in and out of the carbon steel bowl before, now imparting echoes of their rich flavor to every new meal it is tasked to cook. Now, I will say this. As someone who likes to cook using a wok and has in his time had a well-seasoned wok, this is correct. However, this does not mean you don't wash the wok. It means you do not use soaps. You still run water over it. You still use a scrubby to get out the excess oils and stuff, but you always don't use soap. Encyclopedia of Food Science and Cooking, 2033 edition by Elliot N. Shaw. Transglutamase, TG or Tgase, a naturally occurring enzyme found in plants, animals, and bacteria. TG is often used to bond protein-containing foods together and in the production of foods such as imitation crab meat and fish balls, known colloquially by chefs as meat glue. Chef Shaw's tip, gluing chicken skin to salmon will actually protect the outside of the salmon from overcooking. I wouldn't know. My preferred way of eating salmon is raw. That being said, I don't mind baked salmon, but usually it has maple syrup on it, and you don't want to put chicken skin over it if you're putting a dressing like maple syrup on it. You know, I have to say, the suits look really cool, but how much does it affect your dexterity? Well, actually, can we? No. How much does it affect your dexterity to have gloves on all the time? This is the bathroom. This apartment is very functional. I'm not sure I like how, you know, urban future it is. Like, this has a basin sink that's above the line of the... I don't know how much I like that, because if you get, like, water splashed on the side, you can't push it back into the sink. I mean, and obviously all of Morgan's furniture is very urban chic, which is not really my thing. I much prefer more old-fashioned stuff, but that's just me. Shut the door. I can't lock it, so that's okay.
Morning, Mr. Yu. Heard there's a chopper on the roof. Must be for you. You'll have to take the elevator.
Okay. Echelon Residential Tower. I gotta say, this place is classy, and you know, for a studio apartment like Morgan's, it was really roomy and very well organized. Roof. I like how the elevator intuits where you have to go. Or maybe it just knows you have no business on the other floors. This chopper always got me. Like, I've got about 40 hours, 42 hours in a helicopter behind the stick. And I would love to be able to fly a chopper of this caliber. Look at all the space. And trust me, when you're in it...
Please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking for a
78
second.
degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Look how beautifully this is done. Look how beautiful this is. But anyway, like I was saying, as a chopper pilot, as an aviator in general, this is a lot of wasted space. We're talking someone dropped a lot of cash for unused space, and in aviation, that's like
That's a nice view on the bay there.
an Arcane Studios production. They did a real good job with these credits. They really did. It's almost like a cardinal sin to waste this much space. And then, as we reach the TranStar building, the TranStar logo, I swear to God, if they told me Elon Musk was the founder of TranStar, it would not surprise me, because look at the logo. It's basically a modified Tesla logo. And I'm not saying the guys at Arcane ripped off Tesla for the logo at all, but you got to see the allegory there. And if any company, if anyone could put together a company like TranStar IRL, it's Elon Musk. Let's be facing it.
Here we are, Mr. Yu.
If Elon
Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
Musk is watching this, Neuromods, man, wave of the future. I don't think Elon Musk is watching this.
Hello, Dr. Yu. I'm a Sybil 495 science class operator.
I have to say,
Excuse me.
but will you stop turning to face me? I want to show them the side of you. Damn it. Okay, that's not going to work. These operators, I think, are really cool. They're just these hovering robots that help you out.
Welcome, Morgan Yu. You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
To think that this building is 100 floors. And I know doesn't make the tallest tower in the world, but that boggles my mind. Like, I
Morgan.
fly,
Finally.
and I can't imagine being in a building that tall, because I've never been in a building that tall. First day on the job.
Hey,
There we go.
you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform.
Oh, thanks.
How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your brother in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
You know, I find it interesting.
Dr. Yu,
We're Dr. Yu, but Alex is Mr. Yu, which means that Alex does not have... That's a book we already read, it's the Method.Sci. Alex does not have a doctorate, which I find very interesting.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready. Wonderful. You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B then.
Room B. You can see the operator flying in the back, or hovering in the back.
Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
Really? So that's a problem I actually have.
Look. Is he? He's hiding behind the chair.
Any synaptic register? At all? No? No, that's fine.
Oh, we can actually get underneath.
Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
Why don't I believe you? So, I will say this. I had something to say and it just like completely went out of my head. Tests, chair, button. The hell was I gonna say? Doesn't matter. Obviously I forgot.
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it.
We got it.
Press the red button when you're ready. I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
Open sesame. Thank you. Little step.
Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please. Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
So I'm going to pick the same answers I picked the last time. You're planning on going on vacation, go somewhere familiar you know you love, or try something new. I'm going to go somewhere familiar.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death for your actions. How does this make you feel? Afraid, I don't know what will happen. Angry, no one has that, right? Calm, it was worth it, because if I did something to...
that's heavy stuff.
If I ever did something to cause me to get the death sentence, it would have had to be for a damn good reason. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people who are tied to the track. You can cause the train to switch tracks, but there is 1 person tied to the second track. In this case, it's, you know, what causes the least amount of damage. Switch tracks.
Good. Next.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him onto the track would stop the train. See, this is a little different. Switching the track in a case where someone's going to inevitably die, in which in this case it could be construed that way, minimizes the damage. But in this case, I'm committing murder to do it, so I'm going to do nothing.
Almost done.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people tied to the track. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but you would die. That's a no-brainer. Jump on the tracks.
Wow. I'm impressed. Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... is my coffee? It's empty.
Oops.
Oh my god! Security! Security!
Yeah, it looks like we were about to do a Rorschach test. Interestingly, the thing on the Rorschach test looked a lot like what attacked Dr. Bellamy, doesn't it?
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
I love how the more ominous music is playing in the background. That's odd. Alex's message didn't crop up. Oh. Neuromod application instructions, and here is why neuromods give me just kind of make me twitch. Warning, neuromod should only be administered by certified TranStar technicians under controlled conditions. Subject may experience slight discomfort, swelling, or redness of the eyes shortly afterward. Number 1, remove neuromod from vacuum sealed container. 2, press rubberized eye cup firmly against the bony orbit of the eye socket. 3, keep eye open. 4, depressed orange release trigger and continue to hold neuromod against the eye for 5 minutes. 5, dispose of used neuromod in provided biohazard bag. So, yeah. Applying a neuromod is just a bit, speech synthesis and natural language generation. I don't think we read this one. Excerpt from Chapter 3 of Speech Synthesis and Natural Language Generation by Sebastian Smith. Voice conversion no, we read that. Okay, yeah, it's about voice conversion. Go back into the computer. 6 emails now. Danger, leave now. Danger, leave now. Danger, leave now. Danger, leave now. They're all from January. Let's put on our TranStar uniform again. Well, this is bad news. It looks like our friend, the mechanic, is dead.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
Well, I like how, for whatever reason, they dropped a wall there. It's like, okay. Can't get through here. So now time... Oh, let's collect what we can here. Oh, yeah. Congrats. No, I want the wine. Collect what we can from the apartment. Because we're gonna need it. Need everything we can get. Survival horror. Ready, folks, for revelation number 1. Escape from your apartment. Welcome to Talos 1.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
Note. Activity log. February 22nd, 2035. So we're about 3 years later. Midnight to 0730 sleeping. 0731 wakes up, turns off alarm. 0732 checks transcribe. 0734 to 755 on computer various tasks. 0804 takes shower. 0826 puts on uniform, exits apartment. At least they were nice enough not to, what the fuck? I wasn't really aiming. Oh, ha! No wonder I was having a problem. I was trying to strafe to the right and my finger was on the F key. Evelyn McCarthy email. Daily tests. From Sylvan Bellamy to Evelyn McCarthy. If you've been on branches of our main product line, you know that sometimes... Oh, wait, we should probably start with the first one. From Evelyn McCarthy to Sylvan Bellamy. Daily test. Dr. Bellamy, at this point, Morgan's exhaustion is inhibiting our ability to get any useful results. That's to say nothing of the long-term damage we're likely inflicting from the constant neuromod installation and removal. Tell me again why we've extended testing indefinitely. And this is the reply, if you've been on branches of our main product line, you know that sometimes we need to put in extra effort to hit our milestones, and any external risks are fully taken into account when these decisions are made. The move to extend indefinitely was a direct request from both Alex and Morgan, Sylvan Bellamy. Any collectibles? Nothing. I should say lootables, I guess is the best way to do it. I do not have the leverage 3 skill. Speaking of which, I do remember... Okay. There we go. I really need to like mess with the key binding so that it's all kind of uniform. Red wire. More junk. Believe me, it pays to be a hoarder in this game. But check this out. It's a frickin' one-way window. Frayed wire. All kinds of alcohol. I love how they have all the pizza boxes too. Was there pizza in there? Oh. Combat's about to begin, folks. Got him. 9mm rounds right off the bat. Awesome. I have to say, in my first run-through, I got pretty good with a 9mm. Which is kind of funny, because in real life, I tend to prefer a 45, but they don't have one in this game, so there. Okay, I think we can proceed. I don't think I missed anything. I hope I didn't. Oh, no, we're not going to mess with that because... Yeah, that's right. My beloved helicopter was just a frickin' turntable. Even the pilot was a recording. Spare parts. Look at this. It almost reminds me, the way they can switch everything around actually really reminds me a lot of the Aperture Science salt mines. Or not the salt mines necessarily, but the testing facility. Because they could always switch things around however they wanted. Blue screen of death. Nothing really here to take note of.
Typhon Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Good to know. Aw, you didn't have anything. They do a real good job with the music here. Nothing. Now I'm just breaking windows for the sake of breaking windows. I think, is this still on the Rorschach test? Yeah. Look how similar this looks to the mimics. But I actually think this is a fairly standard Rorschach design. Flashlight. No, I don't need to sneak around here. Here we go. 2 emails. A note about this morning. Excuse me. From Alex Yu to Neuromod Division. All. I know this morning's incident has left people shaken. To prevent unnecessary panic, please refrain from contacting people outside of your department. A station-wide announcement will be made shortly. In the meantime, Ms. Elazar and her security team are on high alert and will field any requests you have. I know some of you are worried about Dr. Bellamy. He's currently being treated in the trauma center and is in critical but stable condition. Thank you for your patience and dedication to this project. Alex Yu. From Sylvan Bellamy to Xiaolong Heng. Morgan's behavior. Alex has requested all orders go through him after Morgan's outburst at the debrief. Pending a psych evaluation, Alex indicated he doesn't want any more surprises from Morgan. Nor do we. Granted, Morgan had forgotten everything from the last test as expected, but the aggressive response to the same set of testing criteria was clearly a departure. My recommendation is we need to start charting personality drift before future tests, in debriefings, and within the test itself. Bellamy. So that's... It sounds like that the further they go in these tests, the more my personality as Morgan, or Morgan's personality, so that's us, drifts. So, see me climbing stuff. So, story time here for half a second. The first time I played through this, I did some climbing to see what I could see. I fell and ended up dying. It was probably the dumbest first death in a video game I have ever suffered from. But, whoops, I do think that it might be worthwhile climbing up here. So, that's what we're gonna do. Can I not get up there? Wait. Oh, you son of a bitch. Balance beams. So is there not? The thing is, if I don't search these areas, there's going to be something up here worthwhile. If I do search these areas, it's going to be a monumental waste of time. Therefore, I searched it, and it's a monumental waste of time. That's okay. Nope, there we go. I think we took a little damage, but not a lot. I'll take it. Transcribe.
Alex. Simmons, what's going on?
We have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive. Sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
So obviously they want to hide what happened. Of course, here's the over studio to my room. Or as January put it, my apartment. Like I said, it's actually pretty cozy for a studio apartment. We're going to check out what's over here first. Soundstage rules. Absolute silence when simulation is in progress. Do not enter stage unless in costume. Do not interact with subject off script. Soundstage A reminders. Always reset the position of stage props in apartment after each test. Requirements for damaged props can be found, or replacements for damaged props can be found in the storage area. Be careful not to bump glass when in observation zones. Soundstage B reminders. The helicopter ride looking glass sequence should only be reset in the overlooking control room. Make sure to clear the rooftop of any stray objects during the simulated flight. Always return the helicopter to its ready position after being serviced. And I think that there's two of them. And one of them's hovering off the ground, so I think that's going to be our quarry. I missed. Gotcha. I think that they're more vulnerable. Whoops. I think they're more vulnerable when they're transformed. You son of a bitch. I know you're a mimic. Little cup just jumping around like that. I'm not a mimic, honest. Oh, this is the control to reset the simulation. So, check it. I don't know if it turns on the looking glass. Yeah, it does. Look at that. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Just one giant ass freaking simulation. The funny thing is you don't even have to kill things in this game in order to progress, except for, you know, when they're directly in your way. Oh. That is a rough way to die. Just having an appendage shoved down your throat until you choke to death on it, and having all the life essence sucked out of you. And that's how they breed.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
Thank you, January. Aw, nothing? Not that one. Yeah, you get kind of paranoid about mimics, let me tell you. Like, really paranoid. Email from Jovan Gravilovic. That's the guy who just died. Next week's test. Jovan, we need the room updated to the new test plan. Configurations are as follows. Room A, area of effect. Room B, copycat. Room C, spooky action. Simmons, let us know if anything changes, Sylvan Bellamy. So that's what we were expected to do. A note about this morning. We've already read that. Urgent. Hey, I think Bellamy's taken data related to mimicry and remote manipulation out of the research department. Get to the trauma center and grab the key card to his cabin off his body. I'm sorry to be morbid, but Alex will lose his shit if someone else finds that data, Marco Simmons. So obviously Bellamy did not make it. Patricia Varma. What? Oh. Shit. Tutorial time. Play your way. Experiment with different approaches to overcome challenges and enemies. You can get past the locked door by searching for the keycard or finding an alternate path. As you learn new abilities, more options will become available to you. Can I not? Oh. There we go. Not that one. You. No. Knew it was one of them. 2 shells. I'll take it. Dr. Sylvan Bellamy. I got fuzzy there for a second. I didn't accidentally drink alcohol, did I? Simulation lab keycard. Grab those. Get that out of my way. Emails. Personality drift result. Dr. Bellamy. Here are the results from today's... oh, this is Bellamy's station. From results from today's personality test, I'm seeing some drift over the last few trials. Compared with the previous results, this isn't the first time. I'll let Alex know. Most recent test is pasted below for reference, and this is everything we did. Daily tests, Dr. Bellamy. At this, okay, we already read that. Have my people been coming to you? Syl, yes, I've noticed the same thing. You know I can't divulge names, but there's definitely been a spike in staff from your department reporting instances of acute anxiety. It's actually much worse than the psychotronics staff. I'm talking to Kelstrup about mitigating some of the stress there, but I'm concerned that these are not isolated incidents. Going to mention it to Alex at the next director's meeting, Matthias Cole. Okay. Sounds like Bellamy's staff was experiencing some work-related stress. I'm beginning to wonder if it's because Bellamy was kind of a jerk. Startup, stand-up notes. Test for 324. Reorder tests. Lucy on observation. See Bellamy. Flammability tests canceled indefinitely. Alex wants to greet Morgan before the test. Okay. Another case of redundancy. And it's you. Oh, one-shot kill there. Cool. Simulation question. Hey, Alice, I'll send you the white paper Alex and Morgan wrote. Here's the nutshell version for... oh, was there another question below this? Hang on. Nope, there wasn't. Okay. Here's the nutshell version for you for now. Getting a new skill from a neuromod works similar to the way your brain creates new memories. In fact, it's impossible for now to separate the changes the mod makes from normal memory formation. So if I want to strip the neuromod that makes you play piano like Gustav Leitner, it'll reset your brain back to the moment before you installed it. They want Morgan's mind pristine to receive the prototype neuromods. That means going way the hell back, hence the apartment sim. User dedicated to their science is all I can say. Hit me up for lunch later, Simmons. That sounds really stupid dangerous. What the hell were they thinking? I know, probably for science. Anything up here worthwhile? No. I tend to climb on stuff. It's a habit. It's probably a bad one. Crumpled paper. Nothing in the trash can. Error. And I don't have hacking. I love these skulls. You see the diagram of the neuromod, muscle profile, the human eye. They were doing some heavy-duty research up here. Did I miss something? Hello. Phantom.
That was a phantom. Type in Anthrophantasmus. Keep moving.
I think I missed something. Maybe not. No, I did miss something. Damn it. I don't want to have to do what I did last time, which is the only reason I'm doing this. Where was it? I think it was downstairs. Okay. Oh, there it is. So there's a room here that I missed completely this playthrough. Obviously. What the shit? I didn't think it was this far back. The one downside to, okay, so this is the apartment complex. Here's the backstage to the apartment complex. The wrench, yes, the Hephaestus hefty twist and loop handle wrench is standard issue for all maintenance personnel employed in TranStar facilities. Good for liberal application of percussive maintenance and mechanical agitation. This is the room I wanted. Ugh. I completely missed this area. I don't know how I missed it. It was... Oh, I was in a hurry. That's what happened. Because that's where I broke through the window and I just like whoopty. Oh, I went that way. That's why. Okay. Okay. That's fine. This is important. Note. Delivery for debrief to Marco Simmons from the fabrication. Marking the entire SKU as defective. Investigate with fabrication, Marco. It's a crash cart. This is obviously a medical chair. Although it kind of looks like a torture device. There was a safe code here. I am going to use some meta knowledge to open Yon's safe. Let's see if I can actually remember it. Whoops. There we go. And I will show you where I got that information. I just don't want to have to go through the process of coming all the way back here. Because frankly, I'm just a skosh lazy. No password. Password. Emails. Reminder about company password policy. This is just a friendly reminder from the relevant portion of the policy handbook. 2.7 password protection. Do not share your password with anyone. Passwords are sensitive, confidential information. Passwords must be inserted must not be inserted into email messages, transcribed conversations, or other forms of communications. Do not write down passwords and store them anywhere in your office. If you suspect your password has been compromised, report it to IT immediately. Users will be held responsible for any activity that occurs on a workstation that has been compromised and not reported. Obviously, he did not do what he was supposed to. This whole mess can be blamed on him. Mystery solved. No, I'm kidding. Oh, check this shit out. Sorry, Morgan. Not sure how you manage this, but I can't let you have this key card. Trust me, you'd regret it. What? Battery optimizer. Increases the battery life of... Wait, the flashlight has a battery? Medkit. Disruptor stun gun. I didn't even get that in the last playthrough. I just got curious and got up here. Disruptor stun gun. Disruptor stun gun will knock out human targets. Typhon are more resistant but can still be temporarily stunned. Robotic devices can also be temporarily disabled and ultimately destroyed by the disruptor. No shit. I like totally missed that in my last playthrough. And now I'm gonna have to post the raw video just so you know I'm not joshing you. Sheesh. Okay, back through the not roof. I think it's this side. Yep, there's the break in the window. I like how it just kind of looks like a hole in the world. You know, my stamina doesn't go down all that fast. That actually makes me really happy. It means it actually takes into account that the idea that the person in question might have actually gone through some physical conditioning. There we go. The Phantom's no longer here. I don't think there's anything here to grab. Oh wait, there we go. Methuselah Apple, the Noetic Field. Excerpt from the Noetic Field, Chapter 1 by Dr. Deo Igwe. Noetic research, like all bold new ideas, has undergone a predictable pattern in the scientific community. First, skeptics ridicule the idea since it violates conventional wisdom and the laws of science. Second, skeptics begrudgingly concede the idea might be possible in some circumstances, but the evidence is weak. Third, the idea catches attention of mainstream researchers and, more importantly, the public. Finally, the same skeptics who once laughed at the idea now claim they thought of it first. You know, he's not wrong. That's screwed. Mick. Oh, cool. And the glue cannon. We're actually going to set that to 2. We're going to set this to 9. And the reason for that is because 2 is where I had it in the last time, and I'm just going to instinctively go after that button push. Glue cannon. The Transtar glue cannon, gelliform lattice organism obstructor, disables and or immobilizes targets without harming them. Glue can extinguish flames and temporarily stop electric arcs. When hardened, glue can also be used as a climbable platform. So, in other words, up I go. Oh, hey, there's a person up here. Oh, crap. Okay, there are mimics down there. So let's, hang on. Add to the platform here for a minute. Did I get them both? I hadn't planned on using a med pack quite this quickly. Eat that, drink that. Eat one of those. That ought to get me close to back to full health. Damn it. Where's the platform? Oh. There we go. Really? It's because of you.
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
Oh, of course the one I didn't hit was frickin' Mimic. I was right. Hurt again. I hate to use my med packs this quickly. I think there's one more too. No, that's the actual bucket. I think... Were there only 4 of them? No, in my luck, there's a 5th. The last time I played, there were 2 of these here, and one of them was the Mimic, of course. Nope, there's one left. Where'd the little bastard go? Neuromod. Neuromods and abilities. The Neuromod is a revolutionary Transtar invention that allows you to learn new skills and abilities. Press N on to open your transcribe and navigate to the Neuromods section. Okay, so last time I started with hacking 1, which I think is really important. All of the level 1 abilities are super important, and I'm really tempted to start with leverage 1, but I'm going to go back and do hacking 1 like last time. And this is where I freak out. Oh, this is gonna suck. Although, I thought you were supposed to put the suction cup to your eye first.
Improvisation has always been your strength. You'd be dead if it wasn't. Now, let's get you to the main lobby.
Yeah, see, I could have leveraged these with leverage 1. That's okay, we can always come back. You son of a... There we go. I think there's another one in there, but I can't reach him. I have to admit, I really like these, crumpled paper. I really hope it wasn't used. I really like how these bathrooms work. Why the hell would you have green tea in the toilet? Okay, nothing else of interest in here. A little bit of synthetic material. We got the neuromod. Can we get up there yet? Favorites wheel. We already know about the favorites wheel. Seeing the briefcase. Skill recording room, and we can't get in, which kind of sucks. Kind of sounds like there's some, like a... This is all me, right? Oh, wow, you really slow down when you're stressed. Okay, I'd like to get up there, but we can't get up there yet. Or can we? Okay. Okay. Let's try this. Like January always said, improvisation. Ah, crap. Let's try one more time and then we'll move on. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We'll move on. Confirm. A mysterious contact named January is guiding you to the main lobby of this facility. And that is where we're about to emerge. Yeah, that's the one thing about this game. It does have some long loading times, and if that's the only thing that's wrong with the game, I'm not going to bitch too much. Especially since I came from the age of, if it's got any graphic intensity at all, you could be waiting for 5 minutes for something to load. Like, I distinctly recall 32-bit, 16-bit and 32-bit games taking 5 minutes to load.
You made it. Ready for your first real view of the world?
Okay, before we walk through that door, this is gorgeous. Check that out. So you got the Earth in the back and we're orbiting the moon. That is really frickin' well done. Human resources blocked off by 3 gigantic tape drives. I don't think we're getting in there anytime soon. Some definite ominous music going on here. Oh, right. That's bad news.
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see. I know you have a lot of questions.
Okay, and our office is up there. Psychotronics. Which we can't get into yet. But I do want to kind of explore this and make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. Oh, body. Baseball glove. Couple binders. I love the music. There he is. Here's where it gets real, folks. We're gonna do a quick save because I'm not loaded for bear here.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should...
Where'd he go? These bastards like to ambush. Oh, that's right. So there, we got another neuromod. Phantom. Targeting information is picking up. I'm gonna grab the med kit and then I think we're gonna go a different direction. Because last time there were 4 mimics through that door. I don't know about you, but facing a phantom and 4 mimics is not my idea of a fun time. In fact, to me, that kind of spells the word bad day. But one of the advantages to having played through at least part of this is knowing a few things. Oh, crap. Oh, good, it survived. He didn't, though. Being able to slow him down with the glue gun really helps. Oh, there's another turret down here. Good. What a horrible way to die. Caution, keep clear. Elias Black, character sheet. Fatal Fortress, not D&D. Oh my god. Okay. This is... I think that's an EMP grenade. Yep, EMP charge. Electromagnetic energy bursts, highly effective against robots, turrets, and other electric entities. I'm not really interested in that right now. We are, however, interested in you. So we're going to set this one up here.
Attitude adjustment required.
And one of those two.
Version 0.7.6.
Oh, there we go. Check that out.
No alien material.
Okay, no, that was just knocked over. Yeah, that was a little spoilery. Are we already full? God bless it. That's okay. Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. You have to be in like the one spot and only one spot to collect it. You know what? It's really. There we go. Bless. I think we actually can go up this other stairwell to get to my office.
Error log submitted.
We'll drink it. Lemon peel. Nothing else of interest over here. I like me missing that the electro gun there. And we're gonna come down back here and do the restrooms later. We're running a little long here, so I'm gonna head up to the office and then when we come back down, because we are eventually going to have to. That's what we're going to do, and we'll take a look at IT at that point too. Oh wait, I think we have to go through IT. Okay, we'll have to hack our way in. There we go. Huh. Oh, no, 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 no. Walk. Walk. Yup, we're going up the other stairwell. That has bad day written all over it. Or unless, are we one floor too low? We might be. Maintenance
Good morning,
access only.
Talos. As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
Yep, I think we took the wrong stairwell. That's okay. We can always come back later. It may seem silly that I'm carrying this turret around, but frankly, having the extra chutzpah is real. Oh, yeah. Follow the signs, dummy. Such a moron. Hang on, I want to check this out. I don't think there's anything in here, really. Oh, especially since we can't get in. So, we'll do that next time. I do know of a way in, but we'll do that next time. Okay, I forgot about that. Don't judge me. This is only my second partial playthrough, and this is going to be the full one, but... Whoa. Petri dish sample. That's the staff lounge, and we need to get over there. I think we're one more floor up. I know, I'm collecting shit like mad. Oh, there's a turret up here. Okay. Okay, okay.
Attitude adjustment required.
We're gonna set you up there.
Ready to scan.
Thusula apple. Trauma center key card. There we go. Emails. Bianca Goodwin. Ms. Goodwin, I'm going to need more support. The volunteers are agitated more than usual. This morning, 11 threatened to bash my head in if I didn't let him out to stretch his legs. When you get up here, the key code is 7801, not in the old number not the old number on file. I'm pretty sure they've been watching me punch that in, so I changed it. Security Officer John Haskins. Volunteer attitude. Meeting Gustav. Oh. Ms. Goodwin, to follow up with on the previous request, I was wondering if there had been any updates on Gustav's New Year's visit. Is it still taking place? And if so, would it be possible to get a copy of his itinerary? I would love a chance to meet him before the neuromapping procedure, if possible. Dr. Igwe, I relayed your previous requests and we'll see what we can do, but there are no guarantees. The schedule for his visit is tight and may not allow for a face-to-face. I'll let you know when we have more details. Sincerely, Bianca. Okay, thank you. Not a lot to speak of in her office, though. There we go. Note. Passwords, oh my god, hot boss. Jason Chang. Jason, mate screwed the keypad to my office, had them set it to 0451. I'll be in Sim Labs for a while, so if you need anything, help yourself. Morgan. Actually find that quite amusing. I love how it gives you the key code instead of just having it automatically punch in. And here we are in our office. Okay.
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
Alright, so we are going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to watch the videos, explore our office, and try to figure out what's going on here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe down below. I really appreciate all the support that I've been given. I hope that you're going to enjoy this playthrough. I had a blast the first time through, all the way through the hardware labs. I'm planning on going all the way this time. And this time, after making this one, I'm going to make sure all the in-game audio came through. You all have a wonderful night.